Good afternoon to everybody. Myself, Sheik, Assistant Professor of IT. Today we are going to see about the basics of Internet. What is Internet? Internet is a global system of interconnected computer network that use the standard Internet protocols that is called as a TCP/IP. With the help of the TCP/IP, we can communicate one another, one system to another system, one country to another country. Okay, here is the history. First of all, the internet are used in only in a military purpose in 1960s, earlier 1960s. The internet is used in the military purposes for a defense. On that time, it is called as a ARPANET. Nowadays, we are calling it internet. From that, we got a internet. From that on for ARPANET, we got a internet today. There are so many internet connections are available from earlier to nowadays, like a dial-up connections, DSL connections, cable connections, wireless, satellite, and cellular connections. Cellular connections are connections which now we are using nowadays. First of all, we have to see the dial-up connections. Dial-up connections are cheap but very slow. It connected to phone line from modem. We connect the net connection. We have to get a net connection via the phone connection, landline phone connection through modem and the system. We have to establish the internet connection at that time. We have to get the connection line to the internet and dial-up connection. Sometimes it will be failure connection. The speed is very slow, 28K to 56K only. If we need to download one image, we have to wait a half a day for a download a single picture. So let's imagine the dial-up connections speed. Okay, next we are going. This is the picture of dial-up connections from the internet provider. Your phone line comes to the modem. From the modem, we got the connection to PC. Okay. Next, DSL connection. DSL stands for digital subscriber line. Okay. It is an internet connection that is always on. We need not to get a connection. We need not to establish. It already established. We have to access the internet. We have to only access the internet. There is no any trouble to connect the internet connection. Its speed is 128K to 8 Mbps speed. This is the picture of DSL connections. From phone line, we got a modem. From the modem, we get a cable, Ethernet cable. Via Ethernet cable, we connect the computer and we got the internet and we start to browse the internet. Okay, next cable connection. Cable provides an internet connection through a cable modem and operator over cable TV lines. There are a different speed depending of if you are uploading the data transmission or downloading. The coax cable provides a much greater bandwidth over dial-up connections or DSL telephone lines. It is a better than when comparing to the dial-up connection and DSL connection. The cable connection, internet connection is better than the dial-up connection and the DSL connection. Its speed is 512K to 20 Mbps speed. This is the picture of the cable in connections. Okay, next we see the wireless connections. Wireless connections are Wi-Fi. Does not use the telephone lines. We need not to use the telephone lines for this internet connections. It uses the radio frequency. Wireless is also an always on connections. The always on connection. We need not to establish or connect, make a effort to connect and connect the internet. It's always on to ready to browse. Okay, speed is 5 Mbps to 20 Mbps. There is a small picture about the wireless connection. We are very familiar with the wireless connection and the Wi-Fi routers. Next, we are going to see the satellite connections. Satellite access the internet via satellite in Earth orbit. The enormous distance that a signal travels from Earth to satellite and back again provide a delay connection compared to cable and DSL. It is a something delay connection when comparing to. It is a slower connection when comparing to cable connection and DSL connection. It is a little bit slower because of the enormous distance between Earth and satellite. Its speed is 12K to 2 Mbps only. Okay. Last one is it is the picture of the satellite connections. Okay. Next we see the last one connections. Cellular connection. Cellular technology provide a wireless internet access through cell phones. Nowadays we are using the cell phones, internet using the cell phones. The speed vary depending upon the providers, like a 3G provider, 4G network provider, Airtel, Geo, whatever it is. Generations of spectrum, 3G spectrum or 4G spectrum. Nowadays we are step into the 5G network. So the speed is vary from the one generation to another generation. The average speed for a mobile is 100 Mbps to re- really 21 Mbps to 100 Mbps speed in the connections. 5G it will be more, little bit more. Just now we only nowadays we only going to step up into the 5G network. Okay, this is the picture of the 5G cellular connections internet. Okay, there is so many advantages of internet, like sending mails, receiving mails, online shoppings, payments, bill payments, and entertainments, seeing movies in online. There is so many advantages, but on the other hand, there is some so many disadvantages also occur, because there is a cyber crimes and cyber criminals ready to hack your system and theft your money, waiting for theft your money. So that there is so many disadvantages all also occur there. For example, identify the theft, hacking, virus, and cheating, and spreading virus through the advertisement. So we have to aware of the cyber crimes. These are all the disadvantages of the internet. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video.